It has been a long time coming for Sean Diddy Combs. He was arrested on Monday night, federal indictment charges. And I just can't believe this is happening because it's almost been a year since the raid of his home in Los Angeles, New York, and Miami. And no one has said anything about it. And I'm just shocked that he has been arrested. So let's get this started. So apparently he was arrested in New York and in the lobby of the hotel, and he was charged for racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud, prostitution, and among other things. So I printed out his sealed indictment, and he's been charged by federal by three counts. The first count is racketeering conspiracy. The second count is sex trafficking by force, fraud. And the third one, like I said, transportation and engaging in prostitution. Sealed. So indictment, and I don't know. Like, I'm happy that finally that he's arrested. It took this long. However, I don't really trust the justice system because things might happen. Yes, he got arrested. However, things might change. He has money, he has power, he has a good attorney. So he may get off on this. This is just my opinion. I hope not, for the sake of the victims. I hope that, justice is served and they lock up the key and Sean Diddy Combs is locked in prison for the rest of his life. But with that being said, the man is not dumb. Okay. He is not dumb. He has auto recording tapes of people that went to his events and his white parties for over decades, among other things. So I don't think that he's going to go to prison. This is my prediction. With all that evidence that Sean Diddy Combs has on people, he's going to have a deal. He's going to make a deal with the feds, the CIA, Homeland Security, whatever. He's going to make a deal because there's no way that he just going to just rot in prison for the rest of his life. No way. He's going to cut a deal with one of them. And that's just my prediction. And I just feel bad for the victims because they're not going to get justice, unfortunately. They're not. Sean Diddy is going to cut a deal and you wait and see. And that's just my prediction. That's just my theory on this. Look how long it took. Excuse me, how long they arrested him. I just feel like history is repeating itself, just like with Jeff Epstein and R. Kelly. It took the feds, the police department for a long time to arrest Jeff Epstein. Same thing with R. Kelly. They had so many evidence against these two men, and it took forever. And luckily, justice was served. Jeff Epstein, he's dead. R. Kelly's in prison, thank God. But still. And I just feel like it's going to be the same thing with Sean Diddy Combs. And I know the left is going to say something. Oh, Sean Diddy Combs did so much for the community. He paid his way. He's done so much for the school district because he's from Brooklyn. And let's be clear. I am not knocking Sean Diddy from where he came from and how hard he worked. Listen, the man worked hard. He came from nothing and to something. And that, excuse me, I'm not going to discredit because he worked hard. He worked hard where he is where he's at. However, with that being said, it does not give him the right to sex traffic young girls. It doesn't give him the right to drug young women. It doesn't give him the right to prostitute them. It doesn't give him the right to sexually assault them. And his son is involved in this too. It doesn't give him the right to do that because he has money, because he has influence, because he has power. It doesn't matter. Like, remove all that status. And if it was a normal, average person that did that to your daughter, to your son, to your mother, to your grandmother, I think you would think differently because it's Sean Diddy Combs because he's so popular and he's so rich and he has so much influence. It's okay. Because he done so much for the Black community, it's okay. We can just bypass that. No, we cannot bypass that because he's rich and because he has money. What he did was wrong. What he did was unexcusable, and he needs to take accountability for his actions. Point blank, period. I don't care who you are. Doesn't matter if you have money or you don't have money. What you're doing, what he's doing to young women and young children, it is wrong. Sex trafficking, that is wrong. That is just wrong. And I'm not knocking him for his hustles and how he came to be. With that being said, it doesn't excuse the bad behavior because he done so much good in his community and Black community. It doesn't excuse what he does. For goodness sake, he has two daughters. This is the example that he's setting for his two daughters to do that. What if someone did that to his daughters? You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. And let's be clear. I used to listen to his music. I used to watch Making the Band when he did Danity Kane. He, signed with Mary J. Blige, Big Diddy. I used to listen to all that. And I used to give him like high credit for where he came from, he was from nothing to something. But with that being said, what he did was wrong and he needs to be held accountable for it and he needs to go to prison. If that is the case, if that will happen, I predict it's not going to happen. I predict that he's going to cut a deal with the feds, the CIA, the FBI, the Homeland Security, and they're just going to work a deal with him. They're going to slap him with some, what do you call it? Like some probation or probably probation at home or whatever. I don't think Sean Diddy's going to do time. And that's sad for me to say that because I really don't trust the justice system because they have failed the victims, not even Sean Diddy Combs victims, but other victims that's going through stuff like that. They have failed them. And I feel like they're going to do it again. I hope I'm wrong. I pray that I'm wrong. I pray that I have enough evidence to indict Sean Diddy Combs and lock up the key, like I said, and put him in prison for his day life. And he should just repent for everything that he has done over the decades because he got away with it. And now everything is creeping up to him. And like I said in the past, you can hide from the dark, but the light will shine because the truth will set you free. And the truth always wins, no matter what, no matter what. And that's all I have to say about that topic. So let me know what you think about the Sean Diddy Combs arrest. And I'm just very curious what's going to happen. And then the stuff that goes on in that white party, in that dark room, in that sex dungeon, whatever he's been doing is just freaky and disgusting. And I don't know. I have no words for it. But anyway, please comment below and let me know what you think about Sean Diddy Combs' arrest. Do you think he's going to be acquitted or do you think he's going to serve time? Let me know. And thank you so much for watching. Take care and God bless. Sex dungeon, whatever he's been doing is just freaky and disgusting. And I don't know. I have no words for it. But anyway, please comment below and let me know what you think.